Welcome to the 7th episode of the Blue Blur podcast, everyone. My name is Wilbur Suiters. I'm here with my friend, the voice actor of Tails
It's
and
already been
Eggman.
7.
Yeah, this
Wow.
is the 7th episode. Well, technically 6 if you don't count the Mephiles video. So,
The Mephiles video has its own category.
yeah, I just put that as episode 5 of the series because I thought it was so funny.
It's its own category.
Yeah, but yeah, we're talking about what we'd like to see in the future of the Sonic cinematic universe. So I'm not just talking like future Sonic movies. I'm talking like stuff about other characters and such.
Yeesh.
So let's get this, and we'll even talk about characters we want to see and who could even voice them if we want to. So let's start off this first thing though. We're probably gonna get something in between Sonic movie 3 and 4. I think that's kind of a given.
That's not necessarily true, but if any luck, yes.
I think it's been leaked that Shadow the Hedgehog series is in the works right now.
So most likely Rouge and Omega will be coming.
Yeah, I think those are the first two characters they should introduce in a Shadow series.
Me and Blue Blur Studios were talking about it off camera before starting.
Yeah.
That they set it up perfectly for Rouge to come in.
Yeah.
Canon and everything.
You basically can't have Shadow without Rouge, so.
Yeah, they already have the entirety of Team Sonic. They just need to finish out Team Shadow.
Team Dark, you mean? They don't
I was looking at this Shadow poster. And
Now they also introduced Amy, so they could do the rest of Team Rose, but I'm okay if they don't, because then you'd have to have like Big and Cream in there. So
yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I don't need Cream. We need Big, but we don't need Cream.
Plus, I don't even see how you introduce Cream, because remember her pet is literally the Chow mascot in the restaurant. So how do you even do that?
Just do the Spider-Man thing and get her bit by a radioactive bunny or something.
A Shadow the Hedgehog series, that I think is probably gonna happen. I think it's been leaked that it might happen already. So
It's gonna be fire.
what do you? Yeah.
It's gonna be fire.
Now, as for who should be the main villain of the Shadow series,
G-Wen.
I was gonna say Black Doom. Maybe G-Wen could be like a secondary villain.
What if they team up? G-O-N plus plus Doom.
Maybe they could change up the lore a bit and have G-U-N build Omega in this case instead of Eggman. I think that could work
potentially. I mean, because Omega doesn't really fit with the scheme that he has with all his other robots in the Sonic movies.
Yeah.
So I don't really see Eggman creating Omega.
Plus, as far as we know, Eggman's kind of dead right now, so.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
That's what they want you to think.
But yeah, I think a Shadow series would be good. And if they do a Shadow series, I hope they get the original team for the Sonic movies back, because the director clearly knows how to handle the characters, and the people that wrote the Knuckles show don't. The first episode was written by the Sonic movie director, and that episode was great. The other ones, hit or miss, honestly.
Yeah, I personally did not watch the Knuckles show.
Yeah.
But from his description, I don't think I want to.
Yeah. Heck, we shouldn't even be calling it the Knuckles show. We should be calling it the Wade Whipple show.
Yeah.
Because it's literally just his show. Now, after the Shadow movie, I think that's when we'll get... Oh, wait, we didn't talk about voices quickly. For Rouge, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow. I think that'd be perfect.
Yeah. For Omega, I'm thinking... the guy who voice acted Deadpool.
Oh my god, Ryan Reynolds as
Yes.
Omega? That would be hilarious. I was thinking Peter Cole and Optimus Prime as Omega. I think that'd be
he
good.
doesn't fit the character at all.
Now moving on to Sonic Movie 4. I think it's been settled. That movie.
Oh yes, it's been announced. Sonic Movie 4 will be playable.
But I think that movie's gonna be taking inspiration off of Sonic CD, which is all about time travel, even though I think they'll skip the time travel part, which I'll explain why later. But I think this one's gonna be like Metal Sonic's like finishing off the Doctor's orders, because maybe he's like a contingency plan for Eggman, and like if Eggman died, Metal Sonic comes in and is like, okay, I'm here now.
Or Agent Stone just gets a huge promotion.
But like, I think Metal Sonic should be the new big villain of the SCU.
Nah, me personally, I want Dr. Stone.
Yeah. And I think the final battle is gonna be Shadow returning, and then him and Sonic turn super to stop Neo Metal Sonic.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened in Sonic 3. So unless they just want to copy and paste pretty much the entire scene.
I mean, then again though, you could also replace Super Shadow with Super Tails and Super Knuckles, but I mean,
hopefully, if we're lucky. Heck, we even got a Super Eggman.
Yeah, which
a Super Eggman, and then they just ignore completely Knuckles and Tails.
I remember seeing that green Eggman in the Sonic Movie 2 trailer. It's like, what's going on? And then I figured out, Eggman can just go super now?
Yes, yes. It's not fair. Tails doesn't go super, but Eggman does. Freaking Eggman.
Yeah.
The guy who's known for being fat.
But also then again though, the only way I can see Super Sonic returning is if they do that Neo Metal Sonic ending. Because let's be honest, if you waste Super Sonic on a regular Metal Sonic, that's kind of lame.
Or depending on the contingency, could be fire. Like, imagine they just make Metal Sonic way too OP.
Okay, that's fair.
Like,
but yeah,
like just a much better version than Sonic Prime Metal Sonic. Because Sonic Prime Metal Sonic gave Sonic a run for his money.
That's fair, yeah.
So it could just be something like that where he has to go super.
I think they should also for Metal Sonic, they should take inspiration from the 90s anime Sonic movie. That has an amazing characterization of Metal Sonic. Like, he is terrifying. I'll put up some scenes of him right now, but he has aura, dude. Like, there's a good scene, I'm trying to, okay. The opening scene of that movie, actually, is Eggman saying, "Finally, I have perfected you, and once you find Sonic, kill him." And then you see the eyes turn on. It is so cool.
This is really funny because I don't know what you're talking about. I've not seen that movie.
Again, I'm putting up footage of it when this video
I can't see it!
Now, as for Amy, I think for her character, they should take inspiration from Sonic Boom. That is my favorite characterization of Amy by far.
So far, from what we saw of Amy, I think her character is pretty much gonna be perfect.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like all these characters in the movies have been 4 or 5 for 5 right now, because
I mean, it looks like Amy is not gonna be the stalker that she used to be. Thank God. Nobody wanted that.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that nobody liked that. If you did, what is wrong with you? Like, actually.
But I think, like, if they're gonna get Amy in these movies, they should take inspiration from Boom, where she's still very serious and can even be bossy at times, but still has a crush on Sonic.
I mean, she can still have a crush on Sonic, just don't make it blatantly obvious.
And also give her sass back from the original games. Like, that's something that was funny about Amy. And
but Amy as a boss figure, I kind of like that because so far, Team Sonic in all of the movies doesn't really have a boss to it. You just have a cocky blue hedgehog, and then a nerd and a guy whose entire personality is him being buff. We don't have a boss.
1,000,000% muscle.
Exactly. We don't have a boss at all.
So far, I think Tails is like the closest thing to do that, because there's like a scene in Sonic 3 where he goes to Sonic. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have gone on your own like that, Sonic. That was not cool.
No, Tails is not the closest to being a boss, because nobody listens to him.
Now, as for voice actors, I already know who I wanted to play Metal Sonic. If he even speaks, I'm okay if he doesn't speak at all.
I personally don't want him to speak.
Yeah.
Keep him true to the character of him not speaking.
Like, I'm okay if he doesn't speak, but I would also love it if he does speak. That'd be a cool change of pace. Or at least he speaks as Neo Metal Sonic.
So pretty much, it's cool if he doesn't speak, and it's cool if he does speak.
Yeah, but if he
He's just cool in general.
If he does speak, and I think it's like a guarantee at this point of Neo Metal Sonic saying he's gonna speak if he's Neo.
We don't know if Neo Metal Sonic is gonna be in it.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
But if they,
that's just your opinion.
Yeah. But if Metal does speak, James Spader, the voice actor of Ultron from Avengers: Age of Ultron, is a perfect choice.
This guy is a huge thing having Ultron.
Yeah, he's my favorite Marvel villain.
So this is biased right here, potentially.
But seriously, if you listen to a single clip he does of Ultron, he does amazing as him. So James Spader for Metal Sonic. Now as for Amy, I forgot the actress's name, but the voice actress that plays Gwen in the Spider-Verse movies. I think
Oh,
would be
that
good.
that honestly would be good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, Gwen and Amy do kind of have the same personality.
Heck, literally, you could actually just take inspiration from Gwen from that movie and use that character for Amy. That could work.
I mean, yeah, they both are basically the same
Yeah.
thing, except just one is a hedgehog and one is a person that can shoot webs from their fingers.
Yeah. Now after movie 4, we'll probably again. I think we'll have some more spin-off stuff in between. I think if we're really gonna expand the cinematic universe, we should have something the MCU does. And
No multiverse, please. Please,
no,
no
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. What I was gonna say is they'll take a character nobody knows about, make a whole movie about that character, and then it'll be iconic.
Like they did with Spider-Man.
Yeah. In this case, that character would be Silver.
Or Tails.
No, I'm gonna go back to Tails for movie 6. We'll circle back to it, but
Alright.
but for Silver, and this also goes for Blaze too. They'll both be introduced in the same thing.
Really, anybody that's on the spotlight. Can we get a picture of this poster right here?
Yeah.
We have pretty much every Sonic character in this poster. Pretty
Yeah.
much anybody that's not on near the top of the poster could do good as like their
Yeah.
own spin-off.
But like a whole spin-off of Silver's future and seeing like what goes on there, that could be really good. Honestly, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, but that means they're going to have to do like a time travel movie.
Yeah. But if they pull it off right, I think it could turn out.
Time travel gets confusing.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Very confusing.
But unless they like really tone it down from like movie 5 or so, because that's when I think Silver's gonna meet Sonic.
I mean, yeah. In Marvel, they did they did a couple time travel movies. You never understand a word they're saying.
Yeah, I was like really confused with Endgame. honestly.
Exactly. You never understand a word they're saying. It's just all over the
Yeah.
place. You never. Hopefully, if they do a time travel movie, it's not like that. It's just simple.
Like they only time travel like one time or so. I mean, technically they did in Endgame too, but
I mean, technically, you have Silver time traveling to the past, and then Sonic traveling back to the future, and then traveling back to the past, which
Yeah.
would be 3 times.
fair enough. Okay. But if they're also gonna pull off Silver's future, if they're gonna do like that whole fiery dystopian future Silver has in the games,
I mean, absolutely, yeah.
it's gotta be fully animated at that point because there's no way they're gonna have a budget.
CGI.
Yeah.
Or you just blow up New York City and have that.
And as for a villain in it, I think after movie 4 we'll probably retire Metal Sonic. And because I have 2 more villains in mind who they could do.
Do you think they're gonna kill off Metal Sonic?
I think.
I hope not, because he's just an awesome character.
Yeah, I agree. Metal Sonic.
They nailed the character design
Yeah.
absolutely perfectly.
And we gotta remember this too. That's not even gonna be his final design. Remember, all the end credit scenes they always improve upon the designs.
That is true.
They did it for Tails. They did it for Shadow.
I'm not sure how they can improve upon it though.
Maybe make Metal Sonic. I would make him look a little bit more like movie Sonic. Because let's be honest, he looks straight up identical to his game counterpart.
He doesn't need to.
Just-
I don't think he needs any like upgrades to his design. He's just perfect the way he is.
That's what I say about all the end credit scene designs, and then they make them look so much better.
Yeah, I don't. But seriously, this time I don't know how they're going to fix it.
But yeah, going back on to Silver's topic. As for the main villain of his, I think it should be Iblis, the flames of disaster in the future, like something that makes the whole world on fire. And then at the
You
end,
think Knuckles is going to destroy the world?
We'll get
with
back to
flames
that.
of disaster.
no, like here's the thing: Iblis is a person that gets sealed inside someone, essentially. And so, like, unless they like, I don't know how it would work in the movies, but like in the games, it's like if someone cries, pretty much, like then Iblis is released. Which that is stupid because they give it to a child in that game. What if the child like stubs her toe? Then the whole world is doomed. But we'll have to change.
I mean, little kids are
Yeah.
like, if anything, the most prone people to crying out of anybody.
Yeah. But anyway, if they're gonna do Iblis, they should probably change him a little bit. I mean, technically he's already in the SCU. He's in the Knuckles show, like a brief minute.
Wait, we're forgetting one important person that absolutely is a necessity to be in the SCU.
What is it?
Mephiles.
That's who I was gonna say. Like,
exactly.
they could do in the spin-off at the end after they defeat Iblis for this, and Silver's like, just like in the games, we'll never end this. How is it gonna be done? And then you hear the creepy Mephiles music, the creepy Mephiles music, and he's like, if you go back in time and kill this guy, the whole future will be saved. That's my best Mephiles impression.
The cutscene would be like, my good sir, we need to have a talk.
That's pretty much what happens in the game, so.
Exactly.
Now, as for how Silver and Blaze should be portrayed, I think Silver should be a little bit more snarky than he is in the games, because, like, I think, I mean, you're in a dystopian future, you can, I mean, he already is a little bit
Blaze or Silver?
Silver. And so, like, Silver, I think, should, like,
he needs to be traumatized.
be, like, a bit more aggressive is what I was thinking.
He needs trauma. He needs PTSD.
Now, as for Blaze, I think they should basically just keep her the same from the games. I mean, Blaze is already a cool character, so.
I mean,
not much
you have a princess or a queen,
Yeah.
whatever. And post, like,
Yeah.
her kingdom has fallen.
Technically, in this version, the original game, she wasn't even a princess, so she was just technically. So if they actually combine both, that'd actually be pretty cool. So like, she's just the ruler of this dystopian wasteland, just kind of losing hope.
How do you have how are you a ruler of a dystopian wasteland?
I think Blaze could like rule like some sort of part of that dystopian future or something. That's what I think, at least.
Hopefully, it actually has order.
Yeah. And now finally.
Wait, like a survivor
Yeah.
group, like
Yeah.
it's a like zombie apocalypse survivor group, but
Maybe even get a couple cameos from other Sonic characters, like maybe Team Chaotix is part of that resistance or something.
maybe.
But-
Resistance against what?
Stopping Iblis. Now, as for who could play Silver and Blaze, this is easy for me. Tom Holland as Silver, Zendaya as Blaze.
Oh my god!
Done.
You gotta be kidding me.
You gotta admit though, Tom Holland as Silver is perfect.
No, The Rock has silver.
But like, that's just perfect casting choice. I know I said once I wanted Andrew Garfield as Silver, but that was just because it was convenient because I was getting Zendaya lines for that video. So.
I feel like
Heck, any Spider-Man actor could work for Silver, honestly.
he's too he's not nerdy enough.
But then again, Tom Holland plays Spider-Man. So.
Yeah, but he's not nerdy. He's not.
I beg to differ, but okay.
He's not that nerdy. Okay.
Okay, now we've talked about the Silver series enough. Movie 5. Basically Sonic 06, but better. So this time, let's say Knuckles is the supposed Iblis trigger, and so Sonic and Tails are essentially just trying to keep Silver away from Knuckles as much as possible.
Wow, you're really on. How would you make Knuckles cry?
No,
How would you make Knuckles cry?
No, maybe in this case you have to kill someone to get Iblis released.
Oh, you're gonna kill Knuckles. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're gonna kill off Knuckles in the Sonic movies.
No, it'd be like the original game. Like Mephiles walks up trying to kill Sonic, and instead he gets Knuckles instead, because Knuckles is like, get down. And so like.
And then they kill Knuckles.
But then they would bring him back with the emeralds or something.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
You're reincarnating somebody from the dead after they get stabbed.
And that's what happened in the original game, okay? So. But at least better, because at least this time it wasn't just a human princess Sonic was in love with for a whole game.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that happened.
Say that again?
Yeah, in the original game here, there's this human princess that likes Sonic throughout the entire game. And so, at the end of it, Mephiles just is like, can you for a second? Stab!
The princess?
Cries. And so Iblis is released, and so Mephiles and Iblis fuse, Solaris, blah blah blah. And the princess revives Sonic in a very weird way.
Oh my god.
Straight up kisses him. And so Sonic, Shadow, and Silver go super and stop him. What the frick?
Hopefully that's not canon.
Yeah, I hope that's what I'm saying. Sonic 06, but better.
No princesses. Wait.
Okay, Blaze is an exception.
Oh my god. Imagine Blaze has a crush on Sonic.
Oh,
that would be
God.
crazy.
I mean, that'd make the shippers happy, but not us.
The ship would go crazy. The fan art.
But anyway, I think this time though, okay, maybe they shouldn't kill off Knuckles and stick to Sonic or something, but maybe somehow have Iblis release. I don't know how they could do it though. And so that way we'd get the awesome ending of Sonic, Shadow, and Silver going super and stopping Solaris. That would be pretty good if you ask me.
Yeah. I feel like we're kind of stuck in this if list thing now.
Yeah, okay, let's move on from the whole Sonic 06 stuff and just move on.
Yeah, I lost you like 5 minutes ago.
So after movie 5, we get another spin-off. I think they should do a prequel movie to all of the movies, like Sonic and Longclaw movie, but it's like fully animated.
Yeah, like Baby Sonic and
Yeah.
Longclaw, like how they met.
Yeah, like that's my one issue with the sequels. They keep saying how Sonic, this is Longclaw, and yet we barely even saw her in the first movie.
What
So
if she's not actually dead?
that's something I've seen get brought up a few times, but
We don't know
I don't
actually what happened to her. Nobody's gonna believe that she's actually dead
Yeah.
unless we see her head get chopped off or something like that.
Oh, God.
Something brutal. We have to watch her death or something like that to actually prove it.
now I think we'll get one more spin-off in between. I think this will be like the big finale to the SCU Sonic 6. As for that other spin-off,
Like Sonic just gets sent back to his homeworld and like nothing ever happened.
what do you mean, like for Sonic 6?
Yeah, like to end the series, everybody just goes back to their home planets, but everybody just time travels, so then it's just like baby forms.
I
They
had
get to like stop what happened, what the events of what happened. Just
I had a
make
better
sure
idea.
that never happened.
I had a better idea, but we'll get to that in a second. For the other spin-off, I would have it be about maybe Blaze, I think would be pretty good. Because like again,
Blaze
Blaze,
one. Blaze the cat.
yeah.
Number one.
Because like again, Blaze is not really a well-known Sonic character, so if they make like a whole spin-off about her, and plus she's already
Is anybody that's in Sonic other than Eggman, Team Sonic?
anyone in that poster up there,
Yeah, pretty much anybody that's not the main characters. Nobody knows about them.
pretty much,
Like,
yeah.
quick time. What all do you know about Big the Cat? Except other than that he's a cat. And this
he's
is only
big.
for people that don't know anything about Sonic.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
So yeah, I think a Blaze series would be great. Maybe how it could be like how she's adjusting to Earth now, because like maybe Silver and Blaze stay in that timeline or something.
I mean, they could just go back to go back home.
Yeah.
They could just go back home.
And then I think for Sonic Movie 6, that's when we get Chaos as the final villain. Because then you could have, for the final battle, Super Sonic versus Perfect Chaos.
Moana style, he has to fight the ocean.
But like, can you imagine how insane that would be in the theater? Like, even with the final boss theme of Open Your Heart, that would be so awesome.
Yeah, he just has to fight the entire ocean himself.
And this is how I think they could really tie everything together, because there's one character we haven't really brought up that much in this video, Tails. This could be the movie where they give Tails a bunch of screen time, because in the original game, there's a whole arc about Tails wanting to prove himself he's just as capable as Sonic is. Like, he prevented a whole missile from blowing up a city. Like, that's like MVP right there,
I mean,
Tails.
yeah, he probably could carry the entire team
Yeah.
himself just on his tech alone.
Yeah, so
Like he built, like in this poster, I'm pretty sure he built the plane.
yeah. So like if Tails...
He's 8. It built an entire plane that works.
But yeah, Tails should get a bunch of screen time in this last movie, and then the movie ends, the whole cinematic universe ends with Sonic beating Perfect Chaos, and maybe maybe they're just like, we've caused too much trouble, we gotta head back. We gotta head back to our planet. And so,
Yeah.
it'd be kind of a sad ending, but,
I mean, nobody dies.
yeah.
So,
Well,
unless
besides maybe Eggman.
unless nobody dies, then that's not a very sad ending.
Yeah.
If anything, that's like the perfect ending you could ask for. Nobody
Yeah.
dies.
But then like Sonic has to like say goodbye to Donut Lord. That's like the whole...
That is if he even makes it to that movie, to
Oh,
movie
God.
6. He came close to dying in Sonic 3.
Yeah.
Okay, you think he's gonna make it 3 more movies?
I think Tom probably holds a grudge against Shadow at this point. Can we agree on that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's see if he makes it out of the hospital. He
No,
likes
he
to
was
be
at the end.
tired.
He was at the end. He had a broken arm.
Yeah, he got punched in the chest. I don't know how you have a broken arm from
Yeah.
getting punched in the chest. If anything, he should have an entire rib cage
Yeah.
cast. But yeah, that definitely makes sense.
But
Like maybe a couple bursted lungs.
so yeah, I think that's how they could end the SCU. Honestly, that's how I think the SCU should be handled at the end. So by the end, who do we have introduced? We have Team Sonic, Team Dark, Amy, Blaze, Silver, and then nobody else. Oh, I guess if you want to count dead characters, then we'd have Mephiles, Iblis, Metal Sonic, Eggman, Tikal, and Chaos.
I think there's still like a 25% chance that Tom dies
Yeah.
by the end of the series. I think there's like a 25% chance of that.
But,
He came close to biting the dust in Sonic 3.
But that's probably gonna wrap up this video now. We basically talked about all we want to see. Thanks you all for watching the video, and let us know what you guys would like to see for the rest of the SCU. We don't know how long this SCU is gonna go on. It could be for as long as Marvel, which has been going on for almost 20 years now. So.
Or maybe like as long as Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
You mean like the time it's taken from the second movie to the third?
Yeah.
I just recently found out that movie got delayed by another 2 weeks, which
Exactly.
yeah. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video, and we'll see you all next time.
Wow, this is 27 minutes long. Congratulations for making it this long. Shout out to you.